I can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes to see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo.
Oh, what more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the King of Limbo.
Yeah, he had to visit enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the King of Limbo. Take it away, Rita, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the King of Limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, King of Limbo.
Alright, what is up, everyone? I'm not gonna lie, I am dead fucking tired today. Tired almost to the point I kind of just want to go lay down, but it is what it is. Alright, let's play. We'll play maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna promise a ton of time because honestly, I am just... I had all my energy zapped out of me in the last hour and a half. Not because of raid, it's just general. I'm just generally tired. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Thankfully, Fallout is not a high-intensity game. Get me out of here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's change this. Alright. Dude, I'm tired. What the fuck? Alright, last time we did some of the Arcadia stuff. Alright, was there really nothing on these islands? Maybe. Alright, so what do we have? Where You Belong, Hack Faraday's Terminal, All Hallows Eve. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Vault-Tec Calling. Nuka-Cola Family Ray, that's probably the other DLC. So yeah, all we have left is Where You Belong. So we have to hack Faraday's Terminal, we have to get inside of certain rooms.
Want me to take a crack at that terminal?
Yes. Undergoing.
Got it.
Immediately. Memory integrity 94.7%, CPU load, arrays not responding. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the Children of Atom are on the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just want to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the Children of Atom think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor, and the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the Children of Atom for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the Children of Atom, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Arcadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus and were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone, but now he's disappeared and High Confessor Tectus has taken charge. What is this? He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs. He's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Arcadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The Children of Atom were our friends back when Martin was in charge. Those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised never to tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. If the Children of Atom find a way to access all that data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks it's too risky. The Children of Atom know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war, but we need to send someone else, and if possible, who?
You need me to take a...
Oh, you got it. There you go. We have Faraday's program. Let's not even tell them. I wonder if we could just get away with telling no one, right? Let me make a save. Like, who's to say? Where is the Nucleus? Have we even found it? What the fuck? Fallout's not a high-intensity game. I pray you find Shipbreaker. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Did we ever find this Nucleus? Sorry. I have to I'm kind of figuring something out with someone at the same time. I'm trying not to be too distracted. But wait, this doesn't say cleared. I wonder if certain locations never say cleared and certain ones do. Where is the Nucleus? There's no way we haven't found it yet. I guess we literally haven't. Alright. Let's go talk to Kasumi. Maybe she'll tell us where it is. And then I want to resolve this without her getting involved at all. Like, I wonder if we just go get... we go do everything by ourselves. Like, do we actually need her? Can we just kill all the Children of Atom? Oh no, I guess we'll see. Ugh. bored shitless today. I feel like an energy vampire. I'm just tired. I had all the energy in the world, and then it became nighttime, and now I'm tired. That's just how it is. Shipbreaker Old Longfellow is somewhat of a raid boss. I think it's the hardest kill in the game. Well, what is it, like a big crab or something? Oh, here she is.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding?
Yeah, what's in those memories?
What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does.
Yeah, they love this Matrix deep dive that they do in like every single Fallout thing now.
And then
Yeah.
Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it?
Fog crawler? I don't remember.
I'll keep an eye on things here.
Alright.
So, say I get the memories.
Yeah, what happens? What do we even do then?
Something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
I don't even know if we need to get involved. I just think you need to go the fuck
I'll get
home.
Dima's memories,
Or whatever.
and then
We're stapling this lady into this mission for some reason. Whatever. Where you belong. Sounds like a Linkin Park song. You know what? It was a Linkin Park song. No, it was called Somewhere I Belong. Best Left Forgotten. Let's see. Oh, they're right here? Dude, why don't I just completely ignore her and just go do this myself? Like, seriously, do I even need to bring her in on this? Like, at all? Why don't I just tell her to piss off and I'll do it by myself? Now that I know where it is. Let's see. Just tell her to piss off. Who cares? Like, why am I involving her in this? Why do I even care? Oh, well, I'm a synth, so I can't be with my family anymore. What? You know how many people in the wasteland would kill to have a loving mother and father? Even though they live in the middle of nowhere and they should be getting ripped to shreds by Yao Guai and all kinds of other weird things? You know how many people would kill to have a home and happiness and people that they can trust and people that love them back? And she's more concerned, well, I'm a synth. I'm a synth. I'm a synth. That's all that matters. I'm a synth. I'm not actually their daughter. Yeah, but they love you. You're the only thing they have. I'm a synth. We're under attack? Okay, allegedly. It won't work? Well, let's see why it won't work. Before we make assumptions, let's see why it won't work. Super Mutant Masters. What the fuck? No, I can't even see them. Okay. Telling her to F off won't work. That's great. You know, I was told Bethesda games were like all about choice. I mean, I guess you could argue that I wouldn't know where this is without it. I reloaded. But, you know, like, there's no option to just tell her, no, I don't want to involve you in this. Ruined radio tower. Nice and subtle. Just the way I like it. Wait, we're friends. Maybe. You know, I don't think we've ever had an opportunity to talk with the Children of Adam before this game. Pretty sure in every other game they're just automatically aggressive.
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've been
It's
loyal.
Grand Zealot to you, and your dedication is coming to doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Oh my god, I guess they did.
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
What the hell is this?
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
Far Harbor can rot.
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
Yeah, sure.
Interested in joining? Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter our family we leave to Adam. You'll have to perform...
What's stopping me from just literally murdering my way into the objective?
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a small spring not far from here.
Oh my god. You know this thing is going to be super hyper
We
irradiated.
discuss you joining the faithful.
Visions in the fog. Drink from the spring. Oh my god. You know this is going to be hyper irradiated. I'm going to take Rad-X and everything. This is going to be super lethal. Dude. Help defend Starlight. Oh my god, dude. They shouldn't even come under conflict when I'm not there. Like, actually. Like, will I even have enough time to get there? Croup Manor is under attack. Okay. This is awesome. I can only be in one place at any given time. You know, there's 18 people here. How much danger are they going to be in? I don't even know who's at Croup Manor. Who the fuck did I send to Croup Manor? Nice. You saw that immediate miss? That was a 95% chance to hit, and I missed it. Jesus. Dude, look at all the robots. The good news is I'm a big brain. Look how many turrets I put here, knowing that this was going to happen someday. Let's see. Bye, bitch.
Still in one piece.
What the fuck? I think a car just blew up. Yeah, this happens a little too frequently. Not gonna lie. Okay. Now we have to teleport to Croup Manor. Let's see if it times out. Dude, who the fuck did I send to Croup Manor? See, I don't even remember doing this. You know how long ago that was? It was literally a year ago. It was over a year ago. It was like June, July of 2023. We did everything basically in the base game, so. Okay. Hey, Croup Manor's under attack. Really? Where? Who the fuck is this? It's like a glitched feral ghoul. What the hell? I think Croup Manor's bugged. Who the hell lives here? I don't think I... Who? What the fuck? I don't even know who lives here. The game says I have 14 people here. I have no idea where they are. And they don't die, so I have no idea where they went. Oh god, it's one of these things. Jeez, man. Oh, they're... Wait, we do have settlers. What the fuck? Hello, Devin. Okay. I remember hearing that Nuka World kind of breaks the settlement system to the point where it's easier to just ignore it and focus on a few settlements you're actually invested in. This seems like the automaton portion, but yeah, I guess. This game kills me with saying I have way more settlers than I actually do. I don't even know who these people are. I'll be honest with you. Who the fuck are these people? Apparently there's a whole war breaking out. By the way, welcome Spartan County. But like, yeah, apparently I have a whole bunch of people who live here. What the fuck? Dude, the Brotherhood is stupid. And they're trying to crash my game. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't kill him. Fuck. You know how epic that would have been? That would have been dope. Seriously. Yo, I want a Fallout game where we actually fight in the war. I know Operation Anchorage is like kind of close to that. I just want to dick around. You think they'd let me run into combat using a melee build? Yeah, this isn't like ridiculously frequent, but like it is annoying when you're trying to do like a side quest or something. What the fuck, dude? Dude, the Brotherhood is stupid. I like how they just have infinite vertibirds to just crash land into everything. In fact, I think the last time I was out here, they crash landed a vertibird. I think so. I'd have to go back and look, which I'm not going to do because the Lord knows what part that was. Chameleon, left leather leg. Oh boy, let's see. Oh, it's one of my settlers. Yeah, wow, never mind. Who the fuck are these people? Seriously. Do I need to build like a billion turrets? That's the thing, I just don't have enough metal. So basically a bunch of raiders attacked at the same time as a bunch of robots. And that led to like a three-way battle, like a trifecta. What the fuck? And they're all just spraying and praying because no one is actually taking any aimed close-up shots. Okay. Well, that was something. That it? Yeah, the solution is to give settlements a lot of defenses, but that's expensive. Oh, the game auto... So the game does auto-scrim. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Here's some settlers. Yeah, what the fuck? Dude, all the settlers are stuck over the cliff. This game is stupid. Mushrooms always put a ton of turrets around every settlement. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's just a lot of money. That's the problem. You have to pay a lot of money for this. See, I just think the game should scrim it. Like, once it says, okay, your settlement's under attack, all right, well, now I have 20 turrets, I have 15 settlers with good armor, and it's like 5 to 8 dudes with generic pistols. Who do you think wins? Don't even require me to show up. Like, that's it. You just lose. Because that's like the end game, right? Like, I don't even remember setting this place up. Allegedly, I did. Maybe I don't even know what I did. I have 0 defense, so that's probably why. No, go away. Cancel. Go away. I would be such a dick. Yo! They're gonna think twice before coming here again, motherfucker. Man, this is evil. But it's a lot of oil. The game does that in the background, yeah. So, I guess the game has an internal countdown, right? Like, the game is counting down to your next attack. And once that reaches 0, the game says, alright, it's time for you to get attacked. You know, where is it going to be attacked? So it probably says, oh, you know, roll odds. Oh, hey, this place has enough. You actually don't get attacked. And then that's it. It just skips it. But if you do get attacked, then you have to do this. So, I mean, look, it's just expensive, man. You know, like, it's expensive. That's all. I know, I don't want to sit here and say, oh, this system is awful, but man, it is definitely a time consumer. How do you rotate again? There you go. It is definitely something. Time to build more walls. Trust me, they work, dude. I cannot believe I finally got it. You just have to randomly move enough and then it lets you do it. How the fuck does this even work? Who knows? I think I was trying to set up these places so I could drop water, but I never got to that step, as you can see. So that's probably why. There you go. Yeah, the fact that it requires you to drop everything and you can't just like set them up is like, that feels like something that would have been in a game like 10-15 years ago, and it would have been like, back then it would have been lit. It would have been like, oh, it's interactive, it's engaging, right? It's a ongoing world that is constantly doing stuff even when no players are present. Now, especially in a long form story RPG, especially when you're doing story, it just feels like, ah, fuck. I feel like until you finish Far Harbor's like main quest, they shouldn't even ask you. They should just be like, oh, has the player finished, what's the one I'm on? Remember or something? Like, then don't scrim anything unless I go back. Like, I know someone will complain, oh, but it takes me out my realism. If nothing else, just make it an option. I don't know why game developers stop making things player options. Like, dude, ask the player, like, hey, do you want to be attacked or do you want to turn this off? Like, what? Like, I'll say yes, someone else can say no, and guess what? We all have a fun experience. But yeah, whatever. They just want to scrim it, and I don't hate it. It's not the worst system ever. The worst system ever probably has to go to Fallout, to Metal Gear Solid, where you're just offline living your life, and some dude can just come along and say, you know what? I feel like robbing you of your nukes today, and there's nothing you could do about it. And he's right, there's nothing you could do about it. But I mean, that whole multiplayer system was just a fucking hatchet job anyway. That's what makes it, again, Phantom Pain is uniquely bad in that aspect. And honestly, I don't even blame Kojima because of all the shit that happened with Konami. So, like, in my opinion, it's water under the bridge because he wasn't even allowed to make the game he wanted to make. So, I don't fault him for this. I don't even think I could do this. You think this will work? I genuinely believe if Kojima was allowed to work his magic on Phantom Pain, it would have gone down as one of the best games ever made. And unfortunately, we all know that that did not happen, so... It sucks. It really does. But you know what? At least Croup Manor's getting somewhere. All the concrete I bought is coming into play, by the way, so it wasn't like I bought it for nothing, at least. I'm still gonna, I know I was talking with Devin about this, I'm still gonna do that podcast where I talk about the Acolyte and all that shit. I'm still gonna do it. I just didn't have time to write a script, much less be prepared for my stream, so I'm gonna get around to that probably this weekend. I think that'll be really funny. Do I think Konami will ever shoot themselves in the foot again? Do they even have feet left to shoot? Now, they did release the Castlevania Dominus Collection, which is the DS games, and I've been talking about that for a while, like, yo, imagine if Konami took a straight W and did that. So you know, there are things I do want them to do. Like, I don't think Konami is this irredeemable piece of shit. Well, they kind of are now. But, like, they weren't always this irredeemable piece of shit. You know, you fuck everyone, fuck the people that like Castlevania, fuck the people that like Metal Gear, fuck the Silent Hill people. Now I feel like they really want to make money, right? And you could say, well, they're a company. They always want to make money. And you're not wrong. I'm not going to yell at you and tell you you're wrong. But now I feel like they want people to come back, and it's like, well, what goodwill do people have to come back to? You know, like, you spent the last decade doing weird. Remember when the Silent Hill HD collection was like a hot topic because people were like, wow, why would I buy a fucking Silent Hill game that's worse than the originals? By today's standard, I think it's going to be better than the fucking remake. I think the remake is going to get a lot of glazing just because it's new. And then after that, I think the remake of Silent Hill is just going to be kind of trash. And I don't want to poo-poo it before it comes out, but everything I see does not inspire faith. And I know Konami enough to know that they just don't care. And Silent Hill 2, I personally consider that game to be basically almost, not almost, an actual piece of art. I wrote a fucking essay about that in a class one time, that game. I had to kind of omit certain aspects of it, obviously, but I did, and I got a good grade on that. I got like an 87. And to be fair, I wasn't trying that hard. But English has always been a class I've been very fucky with, so take that for what you will. Oh, shit. I've heard said before, when you start becoming more focused on pleasing shareholders instead of customers, yeah, you fuck over your money. It makes absolutely no sense to do what they do. But they do it anyway. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. Like, I know it's easy to say or whatever stupid copium, but like, really, it's not. This is not like some super complex thing I'm saying. When you start prioritizing, hey, we need to chase subscription numbers over, hey, let's make a good game that our customers will remember for decades after. Like, yeah, you start to really fuck with it, you know. Like, even if I don't like a lot of Nintendo games, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to remember Tears of the Kingdom 20 years from now. Am I going to remember, what was the fucking game I played? You know, like, what, can we get these bodies out of here, please? like, how many games am I going to remember that I played? Like, am I going to remember Metal Gear Survive? Is anyone going to remember Metal Gear Survive in a decade? Probably not. And I'm not even trying to be a dick either. Like, who is going to remember Metal Gear 5? I'm sorry, fucking the other one, Metal Gear Survive, sorry. Who's gonna remember that in 20 years? Outside of some YouTuber making an essay about how Konami fell from grace. And the only thing that they could do is re-release, you know, Mega Man game, or I'm sorry, Castlevania games. Which works for Capcom, but like, does it really work for them? Like, at least Capcom is making Resident Evil and all this stuff. It might not be perfect, but at least they're making stuff that people really want, you know? What is this stupid shit that the game's doing to me right now? Fuck it. I don't care. We will build the wall and make it 10 feet taller. Okay. Now, I don't know if the AI can path up whatever this is. I feel like they can't, but I can't place this the way I would want to. So I'm just going to leave this part open. I don't anticipate something being able to walk around here like that, but yeah. Concrete snaps to the middle of the wall. Yeah, but I think I should be good, right? Holy shit, this is like actually perfect. Right there, beautiful. Oh my god, that is peak perfection right there. Okay, now the problem Wait, can you even get water? Wait, hold on. This place sucks. I can't even... Wait. Bro, I can't even put water pumps because the water is too far down. Are you shitting me? I can't even farm. I have to just put these shitty pumps. I don't even have enough. Well, that kind of blows. I mean, it's better than nothing. At least I'll get something, but wow, that's trash. Oh, well, whatever. At least this place has a purpose to exist. What the fuck? Why is this good? What did I change? Lord. Oh, shit. Dude, why is this uneven? What, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. Alright, boys. You know what time it is. It's time for another fantastic water run. Yeah, I'll always remember this game, right? And the reason why I'll remember a lot of the games I played for YouTube is because I played them for YouTube. Of course I'm going to remember some of my favorite playthroughs of all time. Even if that's why sometimes it's doubly so. Who the fuck is that? Is that Valentine? Okay. Of course I'll remember all the games I played that like people either asked for. Like I'll remember Dead Space 3, not because it was a good game, but because that's like the #1 playthrough people tell me they saw for my channel. And I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. It's going to be like a crazy coincidence. Like I get it a lot. I think even Viv, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the playthrough he saw. I did that with Surgster 10 years ago, 11 years ago now. Same thing. Like once a year, there is a playthrough I will definitely never forget. The question is, what is that playthrough going to be? Whoops. Good lord. Egret Tours. Who's gonna remember Concord in 10 years? Some dude who wants to make a video essay. And that's fair, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, certain things are just whatever, man. They got too greedy. I don't know whose toes Kojima stepped on to make PT. I've ranted about this before, so I'll just skip through it. Like, yeah, I'll praise them for the Castlevania Dominus collection, but I think the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to be absolute ass. I think it's going to be a complete milking, and I think the same thing about MGS3 Delta. I think that they're just trying to milk that 2000, the best games from both of those respective time periods, right? Because they didn't remake Silent Hill 1. Well, they technically did, but it was like a reimagining. I think that was where they even kind of made the term reimagining popular, if it wasn't already popular. They're like, oh no, it's not really Silent Hill 1, it's Silent Hill, Shattered Memories was the name of it. Is there any water at the Finch farm? I think there is. Yeah, it's not sustainable. And then when you load out your game with all sorts of fucking weirdo characters, DEI practices, you constantly inject political correctness into it. Like, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to alienate your fan base. Oh, well, that's my manager telling me to shut the fuck up. But you know what I say to my manager? Go fuck yourself. No, it's not my manager. But no, like, if it's the same thing with the Acolyte. If the lack of the toxic fans was enough to determine that the Acolyte should get canceled, then clearly they are the target demographic. Because if they're not there, your product is done. So by definition, your product only lives and dies by the good graces of the people that are willing to take the time to watch your shitty product. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, if you, regardless of if you love them or hate them, that's where your money comes from. Oh, Dead Space 3 was because I uploaded quickly? Yeah, because when you render everything at 360p, you could render really quickly even on trashy computers. But yeah, that was a long time ago. So one game being made, I can't remember. I remember the big thing, it flopped hard. What, No Man's Sky? I mean, that's a lot of things at this point. Early access has been a real curse sometimes. But No Man's Sky, everyone knows they absolutely completely did what they wanted to do. They fulfilled every promise, they took back everything that they did, and I can respect that. You know why? Because they could have just said, fuck it, this is too much work, and we give up. And like A Realm Reborn, like a lot of games, they said, no, that's not good enough. We're not just going to give up. We're going to keep working at it until we do it. And you know what? That's why they deserve the credit that they get. The same way I feel about A Realm Reborn. That's why Yoshi P and everyone at CBU3 deserves the credit that they get, because they took a game that was a guaranteed, certified, bona fide flop, and they turned it into basically damn near game of the fucking decade, MMO of the decade. So I have to give them credit, because most other companies, Anthem comes out, these dudes are like, we'll just redo Anthem. We'll have Anthem Awoken or whatever the fuck they were gonna call it. Like, bro, y'all can't even get Anthem 1 out. You're already starting to talk about like, oh, well, let's reboot Anthem. You're out of your mind. You're crazy. And is it any surprise that Anthem is still dead and forgotten?
Well, I suppose we can do business.
Sure.
I did not mean to do that. I forget you have to press circle there. Oops. Anthem was a lot of things. Anthem did come out. I think you could still play it, but I don't really follow it, because it's like, what is there to follow? They said that they were going to have Flight, and then they had Flight, and then they say it's a team game, and then if you do something with your team, but your team does, it's a whole fucking mess. It really is. It's really sad, because it didn't need to be this way either. And that's the depressing part about it, is that it didn't, Anthem, well, I actually don't need that adhesive. Anthem didn't need to be this way. They didn't have a vision for what they wanted it to be. I made a whole video about this, Devin. I made it many years ago at this point, going over the autopsy of Anthem and what happened with it. What fucking killed Anthem? And it was a bunch of people at BioWare, the higher-ups, were relying on crunch time. Everything had worked out for them on Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda and what is it, the other word? Dragon Age, the open world one, Inquisition. Everything had worked out. Everything had worked out on crunch time. They figured out everything. The game shipped. There were people at BioWare praying that Andromeda and especially Inquisition, which is a 2014 game, would come out and fail. So that way people would be like, oh my God, what is going on here? And it didn't happen until Anthem. Because every other game they could piggyback off of something they already had made. Though that game in particular was so different, they didn't even use the word Destiny in the dev room. They're like, we don't even want to mention our competitor. Mind you, Destiny is sucking dick too. Now, especially. But that's another topic for another time, and I need to actually do a podcast on that, and I'm not going to remember to. It's going to make me very sad. Why is rubber so expensive? Why is wood so expensive? We need to get oil. Oh, fuck. Do I even have any more water to farm out? Oh, I didn't go back to my place. I didn't go back to Sanctuary. Because there's none at the Abernathy farm. Yeah, and they got criticized over, and their whole studio fell apart. So I was telling my friend, like, look, I don't know what they're going to do for Mass Effect 4. If they're going to declare an ending canon or not. But I can tell you right now, if Dragon Age Veilguard or Dreadwolf doesn't do well, they're cooked. Like, who is hyped for Dragon Age 4 and Mass Effect 4? Dude, you couldn't even get Mass Effect 2 with the bugs fixed. They were too busy taking out Miranda's ass to fix bugs that have existed in Mass Effect 2 for over a decade. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Hello,
like,
sir.
how are you supposed to respect that? Well, we made sure to fix the very critical things that players were experiencing, like the size of Miranda's ass. What is wrong with you? Like, were you dropped on your head as a kid? Should I feel bad for you? Let's see if I actually have water out here. I probably don't. Mass Effect was received very well. Mass Effect 3, even though I didn't like the direction 2 took it, it was good. It's just the ending was bland and boring. And rightfully so, they got criticized for it. Now, obviously, when you have a trilogy, and by the way, by today's standards, Mass Effect 3 is not a bad ending at all. It's not amazing, but like, you know, that's how far things have gotten. At least it was a story, and it had a decisive ending, and it was depressing, it was sad, but it felt fulfilling. By today's standards, you couldn't even get a story like that off the ground half the time because of how bad these fucking writers are. They made one of the female leads ugly. Okay, so for Silent Hill 2 Remake, what they did to Angela is that they modeled her after her voice actress. Like, that's actually what her voice actress looks like. They didn't uglify her like with the Star Wars Outlaw lady. I did look this up because I was interested. I'm like, I was like, is this the woman that they're modeling her after? Like, is it her voice actress? And it is. Her voice actress just looks like that. So here's the problem. On one hand, obviously she does not look similar to how she looked in the first game. She looks remotely similar. It's really remote. But on the other hand, the thing I always complain about is, hey, we model a character after someone and then we make them ugly. So my question is, because this is not an original character, why do we change how she looked? That to me just doesn't make sense. But at least they didn't like mod her face to look really fucking weird like the Fable lady and all these other characters. At least they didn't do that. So I gotta give them some credit. They left her face more or less as it is from what I remember, and that's fine. That's exactly how it should be. We shouldn't be modeling people's faces to look all fucked up and weird. Like, why would you do that? If you wanted a woman, if you wanted a truly mid-looking woman, there's a whole nation of them. That's not even an insult. I'm not even trying to be a dick. There's a whole nation of women out there you could go find. Go find your average 5 out of 10. They might even work at the company already, you know? Like, that's why I don't understand. Why do you take a model, a very attractive woman, and then intentionally butcher her face? And then they yell at the gamers as if we're the misogynists. Like, I didn't say to do that. I say whatever they look like is whatever they look like. And call it a day. Like, damn, you're doing extra work. Because this technology is old as shit. Kojima was doing this shit in 2006.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
And use some technology. It's ideological. You know, it's either got to be someone is punishing these women for being prettier than them. They're punishing gamers for, you know, saying, oh, well, you won't have any attractive women in your games. It's got to be something, because it doesn't make any sense. It's got to be something underhanded or fucked up for no reason. It can't just be spontaneously every American developer simultaneously. God, Concrete is super fucking cheap. That's incredible. I never thought about that until right now. Anyway, it can't just be, oh, well, it's got to be something ideological. It's too much at this point. It's got to be something fucked up. And I know nobody wants to hear that because, you know, then you get people very in their feelings and very hurt. But I really think it's got to be ideological at this point. It can't just be random bullshit anymore. I think it has to be something serious. I'm about to just give her the 500. I don't know why that they took a character that already existed and then modeled her after someone else, but whatever. It looks like her and that's fine. You know, like, so why is it always like these young, attractive women that they don't know how to model for? Like, it doesn't even make sense. It quite literally does not make any sense, actually. What was the other one I was trying to build up? I think it was Nordhagen. Like, they always can figure out how to model Deborah Wilson. She looks exactly like she does in real life in Wolfenstein, Fallen Order. She was in another game I don't remember the name of. I can't remember it. Suicide Squad, right? They figured out how to model her perfectly. How the fuck can't they figure out how to model, you know, whatever these people's names are? I don't know their names off the top of my head. It's ideological. It's bullshit. I didn't like that noise. I don't know what the hell that was. That was kind of spooky. No, fuck. Please stop. There you go. Listen, I'm home. I'm at home doing this. Because we definitely know walls work in this game. Absolutely. This is the dumbest system ever. This system sucks cock. It's awful. Listen, you gotta play the long game, okay? Think about how much water I'll be able to get out of Nordhagen Beach. Like, actually. Like, I'm not even kidding. Think about all the water I'll be able to get out of Nordhagen. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to be drowning in it. I'm going to be swimming pools worth of water out here. So much water, it'll be like living in a fish tank 24/7. The walls don't actually block the attacks. Yeah, but it might confuse the AI, which spawns them out of bounds or outside the settlement. It's fine that they don't block the attacks. What I don't want is them to run in and damage my equipment. It also makes it easier for me to teleport, run out, and then just murder them myself. It does have an effect. It's just not the intended effect. It's like, oh, well, the AI is bad, so the AI doesn't know how to handle walls, so it'll just run them into the wall, and it won't try to, like, path around it. But yeah, I guess I don't need to buy any more concrete. I guess that's a fair point. Unless I'm building up another settlement. There you go. Thank you. Also, it's part of my role play, Devin. Like, I'm role playing right now, damn it. This is my role play. You can drown in an inch of water? Yeah, well, that's what we call Darwinism. Just don't. I mean, what are you, like 5 months? You know, like, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I'll be fine. That's all that matters. If I've learned anything. No such thing as fun? Of course not. There's no such thing as fun. You just buy products and then get ready for next products. Was there ever a better line in the history of anything? I don't know if you saw, Devin, but the Acolyte lady came out and was like, oh yeah, our show got canceled because of all those fucking alt-writers who hated us and hated our fucking show. And I'm just like, all right, it's just the boogeyman. The boogeyman. It wasn't that the show was bad or anything. It was those damn alt-writers. Of course. That's why it had record low viewership numbers. It was the alt-right's fault. You needed them to watch your show, but then you don't want them to comment on it and decide if they like it or not. No, just give us money. As if other people haven't had shows that were bad ever. You know how many shows have been bad that just got canceled? You know how many shows were good that got canceled? People talk about Firefly getting canceled to this day. And they're like, damn, we will never get a show like Firefly ever again. And they talk about it all the time. So this can't be unknown to people who make these TV shows. They just don't care. I mean, that's just the sad truth of the matter, is that they just don't give a shit. They don't care if people would watch Firefly. Yeah, we're going to make the Acolyte. Obviously, these are not completely interchangeable, but that's how Hollywood is. And then people want you to feel bad for Hollywood. Why the fuck would I feel bad for Hollywood? I should really put a door in case I ever need to enter this, but let's just say I'm not going to do that because I'm not that smart. So, actually, wait, hold on. We could just do this. Gotta spend this concrete somehow. Plus, you get experience when you place this. I know it's not a lot. Like, 5 experience is not exactly going to make or break a level at this point. But, I mean, let's be fair here. Who gives a shit? Because I don't. Lol. There's something about this that's very therapeutic. It's like Minecraft for adults. How do you push and pull? There's a way to do it. I just can't. There we go. Shit. You can't even aim it that low. Honestly, this should be fine anyway. Alright. I'm gonna put a door out here if I can. Dude, these motherfuckers are gonna have to swim to get in here. Could you imagine how awful this is gonna be for them? This is lit. This is so good. I'm so good at building. Honestly, should I even put the door here then? Maybe I shouldn't. There you go. Fuck it. Let's do it. Look at that. Inside Job. Not sure if I ever saw it. It was kind of similar vein to Rick and Morty. No, I've never seen it. Never heard of it. All the good shows I like got canceled, man. All of them. Like, almost with almost no exceptions. Almost all of the ones I like got canceled. You eventually just get used to it. Listen, it's not exclusive either. It could be anime too. I was talking about with my friends about how much I like World Trigger. World Trigger is never going to outsell One Piece and Dragon Ball in a billion years. It will never outsell it. So there, guess what gets all the funding? It's not going to be World Trigger. It's going to be Toei giving money to their usual cash cows. And honestly, can you fucking blame them? Like, I like how windmills are literally useless in this game, by the way. Bethesda is really saying something. They're really speaking to me with this one. They knew. Sometimes Bethesda is suspiciously based. Very interesting how that works. Water. Yeah, oh my god. Dude, I'm cracked. Dude, am I fucking loony? Ah, you have to have a direct line of sight. Fuck. Okay. Can I move this? There you go. Listen, this is more fun than Starfield, okay? There you go. Alright. Well, at least we have some water. I plan to fill up this entire stretch of beach with it. But as you can imagine, it takes a good amount of resources. And I need screws. I need screws and nuclear material. Oh, you could chain the electricity. I mean, do I really need to move it again? I'll try to do that next time. I think that's good. Alright, that's fine. I don't think I could put like a wall on the outside, but I don't think anything's going to come across from over there, so I think we're good. Okay, now we could go back. It's just every so often, we might as well come get some water. Yeah, I know, to attach the water fires to the water purifiers and daisy chain it. She really blamed the fucking alt-right for not watching The Acolyte, dude. Like, do these, like, that's what I mean. They don't even get people that really like or care about Star Wars or what. Insert name here. Now it's Rings of Power's turn. You know, when Tolkien wrote those orcs, he made sure to write them very forgivable and very nicely, you know? That might be one of the most, like... See, that's the problem, is that people have this really weird interpretation of orcs. And, like, look, I love Warcraft. I love that Thrall is a very likable, lovable character. I like that it's not just humans good, orcs bad. But that's how Tolkien wrote his book. Like, it's not Warcraft you're making a fucking movie out of, and even that wasn't that great, but whatever. Like... You're making something based off of his work. So in his work, the orcs are just the bad guys. Like, it's not like 5 different ways to feel about it. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Oh boy. There you go, I'm joining the Dark Brotherhood now. Why am I even doing this? Why don't I just shoot my way in? Like, honestly, who gives a shit? Oh god, look how much radiation I took on. we'll get rid of that. Hook up a RadAway. They're gonna be annoyed at me. That we don't allow you to use RadAway in the Children of Adam. Radiation is Adam's blessing. I forget my Tolkien lore. I'll be honest with you. I read the books a long time ago, and I didn't really drill it into my head. I only read it out of sheer boredom. Like, literally sheer boredom. It was either that or do nothing and just think. When did I go to Children of Adam? No, I just showed up. I let Kasumi tell me where Nucleus was, and then I reloaded and I abandoned her. But yeah, Star Wars has died down because they just make garbage. They made 3 garbage movies. They made a bunch of garbage TV shows. The best thing that they have are Mando Season 1 and 2 and the Fallen Order games. And then those aren't even the most hype. Well, Mando was, but Fallen Order is a video game made by literal gods of game development. So obviously that was good, doomed to be doomed. It was poised to be god tier. That's it. Can you not? What am I investigating? Wait, wasn't this that place that I gave to the, they needed a place to live or some shit? Oh god, a legendary charred feral ghoul. Nice miss. Dude, to Valentine, I must be tweaking, brother. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's nerd culture and it's made in 2020 or beyond, it's probably just bad. I'll be honest. Like, there's very few exceptions to that. Sonic might generally be one of the few exceptions to that. We go inside? Yeah.
Needs a password. Must be some clue around here.
Burnt book. A glowing blood pack. Here we go. A burnt textbook. The sacred elements. To Adam's holy word, his table leads within.
Needs a password. Must be some clue around here.
What the fuck? You think it would be this? Probably not. Or a textbook. What was it? What did this thing say? Can you even read it? Inspect. Wait, no, not the burnt textbook. I don't even remember what it was called. A paintbrush. Right? Because it has to be the table. Oh. Mother. Oh my god. These people are sick, dude.
Needs a password.
I see it. Oh, here we go. We have to examine it.
M-O-T.
Mother.
H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password?
Cool. The mother icon.
What's this?
Probably nothing good. I'll tell you that much. Okay. There was a note. Oh, oops. Honestly, Devin, if they give me sass, I'm shooting my way in. And I'm starting with the Grand Zealot. Hi.
I'm back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
There you go.
I drank from the spring, and a woman led me to this icon. Does this mean something?
A woman led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above.
Oh my god, these people are so sick.
The fog.
They're insane.
From Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
Sure.
I am ready to follow his path.
Then it will be so. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate.
Oh, fuck off.
But know this. We are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family.
Dude, what you're writing sounds like a welcome to the game website. Visions in the fog. The robes of the devoted.
Believe the confessor.
Okay. Are you ready to meet me? The time is nigh. Your time draws near.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer.
I don't care about any of this. We're here for one thing and one thing only. Where you belong. Oh no, they might not tell me. Shit.
Upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their
Holy shit.
kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets.
They have a nuclear submarine here. I think that's what this is.
We will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets. Holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Adam! Glory to Adam!
What a bunch of sickos.
Ah, our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
Oh, that's nice. It's not stealing. Ah, fuck. They're not gonna let me get in here.
Caution, brother. Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High Confessor...
You think I could lie? It's not even a speech check.
It's all right. The High Confessor sent me.
Of course he did, child. I know the look of someone trying to place themselves in the High Confessor's good graces. But if you are willing to bear the risks, I will not stop you. May Adam watch over you.
That's ominous. I'm a little terrified. Okay. Woo! We're gonna find out Dima's like a pre-war computer or something. What the fuck? not helping these people. Are you kidding me? The Children of Adam are literally just a bunch of loons. I'm good. What is all this? Why is there a hole in the wall that you can't do anything with? Okay, let's go down the hall. Do they have laser traps? Are these instant kill laser traps, or are these instant alert laser traps? Oh, good lord. Alright. Here we go. Actually, is Valentine gonna trigger these?
What's the plan?
Over here.
Sure thing.
Move here.
Good plan.
I feel like Leon right now. At least Leon in the original Resident Evil 4. They removed that part from his campaign in Resident Evil 4 Remake. Fucking massive L. I don't know if there's a way to... Okay, well, he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Fuck it. Maybe it doesn't trigger for allies, which would be the nice thing.
Who's ready to...
It took one too many orders. Don't worry, no one noticed. See? Nice and quiet. The point of no return is very obvious. Oh, you can turn a lot of missions on their head. Just like the Institute. Listen, I'm sorry that I only did the correct choice, okay? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, it's not my fault that they release a TV show that fucks up the fucking lore. What do you want me to do? I'm not Todd Howard. Like, damn, dude, I'm one man. Missed.
Anything useful?
Hostile.
0% chance to hit. Not with that attitude. Okay, dude. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. Do any of them ever come back here? I'm gonna assume the answer is no. Listen, I'm just saying the first thing that you do when you make a property based off of an open choice game, don't start trying to tie together weird endings. Don't start trying to put in characters from the games either. Usually that just doesn't seem to work out very well. It just ends up making things very awkward if you don't have the knowledge of the games to really make it work. Fallout's not the worst video game adaptation. It might have questionable choices. It's not the worst video game adaptation by far, though. It's just not great, but it's not the worst.
Unidentified.
What the fuck?
Detected.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, it's a stealth boy. Dude, I forgot that fucking... I thought it was a ghost that was running me down. That scared the shit out of me. Like, hell no, brother. I didn't even realize... I thought it was a woman. I thought it was the Adam ghost again. That was mildly terrifying for a few seconds. Okay, we're good. Security door control, open door. Where does this lead to? There's another door back to the nucleus, apparently. There you go, where you belong. Told you. I didn't have to talk with her at all. Auxiliary power off. Computer simulation interface offline. So we have to turn on the power. There you go, see? You could just skip it. I don't have to tell her shit. Told you, Viv. The question is, how do I turn on the power? Alright, well, this works. Speaks. Likeness of one. Duties. What do we have? There you go. This is one. Tries reset. That works. A cross has a likeness of 0. So wait. Okay, so the S is not correct. So it needs to have, it could have an E. It can't be crater because crater only has the E in one place, right? And there's nothing shared between speaks and duties. So it can't be crater. It can't be chairs. Showed. Yes, done. Very nice. No, not domain. It was showed. VR system. I wouldn't concern yourself with it too much. Virtual Strategic Systems is a vetted contractor. They already put together a fancy little setup for the boys down in DC. I wonder if they're talking about Operation Anchorage. That's probably it. They say your VR system should have enough storage to house the Library of Congress, need be, but it won't be able to do much more than that until their tech installs the SIM software. Her credentials should be coming across your desk in the next couple of days. Also, word is Command's got some new plans for the democracy. Sounds like the sub's going to be getting deployed sooner than expected. Contact me if you have any questions once formal orders come through. Your reservations regarding your orders are noted, Captain, but I guarantee you the Reds will do bad or worse if we give them the chance. Completing repairs to the democracy is now of utmost priority. That means you work your folks around the clock, so be it. But if democracy isn't on its way to the South China Sea within the prescribed window, you'll be the one doing the explain to Command. A containment leak on the democracy. Convenient, Arnold. Well, you got what you wanted. Your crew's been recalled and the hazmat team's been dispatched to clean the facility. It's going to be weeks until anyone can get inside safely, let alone deploy the sub. For your sake, Arnold, I seriously hope this leak was an accident, because if it wasn't, I'm going to file the court-martial paperwork myself. Message deleted. Deleted by user unknown. Where are you? We finally reestablished comms with Mount Desert today, and now your XO tells me you haven't checked in a week. Tabuti says the sub's launch key is missing. I should have thrown you in a cell when I had the chance. The East Coast is gone. If the democracy was out there, maybe we could have saved New York or Washington or Boston. This is on you, Arnold. Their deaths are on you, and if by some sick twist of fate you survive this mess, I'll personally make sure it's temporary. So they were going to deploy this at the start of the war, basically. What, could it have been domain? Okay, how do we turn on the power? There's no way you come all the way down here and there's no way to do it. Unfortunately, Valentine will be of no help whatsoever. Oh, here we go. He's just having a fun time. He's done his part. I can't believe it still works.
Defensive protocols.
Where did he come from? I mean, he was invisible. That is a fair point to make. Oh. I see what you were talking about now. Where is he? Well, we killed him. Oh my god! This thing's a monster and we shot it to death. Very nice. Alright, let's quick save again. Let's turn off the light. Not like that. Like this. There we go. Alright, so we have to exit our power armor Hopefully I don't get abducted as soon as I go back or something. Like, I'll be able to get back in my power armor. There you go. Icebreaker override. Did I see the damage it did? No, I didn't. Hello, King JVR. What's up? What?
If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once.
Okay. Get out the way. There's literal bugs in the code. Like, look at this.
The architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire.
What?
Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance?
Yeah.
That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the Indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them?
Okay.
The Indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point.
Oh, they're helpful. Gotcha.
You need to help them get there and back safely.
This is like
Once
playing
they've recovered
Pikmin.
all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand.
There you go. Easy.
If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing
What?
gets reset.
Wait, what do I
You
do
can
for
keep
this?
Going from wherever you left off.
Black ice. Code. Where the fuck do you get black ice from? What are they even talking about?
The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data.
Okay. Oh, here we go. We get a couple. I see. They give you some for free. There you go. And we have one like right over here.
Once the indexers have retrieved the data, they need to return to the access point with it.
This is gonna take a while. To say the least. This is like a bootleg StarCraft segment. I know we were talking about Mass Effect earlier. Mass Effect has this exact same sequence. When you hack into the Geth Collective. Actually, is that Legion's loyalty mission? I think it is.
Just need
maybe.
to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data.
Warning. Unauthorized indexing detected in long-term storage.
I think I'm gonna have to take one of them forward. There you go. Alright, I think this one's got it. He's got the data. He's making a super run for it. Look at him go. Yo, he's sprinted.
Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the
What?
data.
Are they stupid? Why are they stuck? Are they dead? That was weird. Alright, we got one. Alright, so you need to have 5 make the whole journey. Gotcha. This is gonna take a while. And there's, remember, I can't shoot, I can't do anything, I can't even exit build mode.
Indexer detected.
Okay.
Another data block retrieved. One more to go.
Very nice.
Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
Yeah, maybe Demon was like the onboard AI.
0V-98X0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop Factory. Coordinates downloaded.
Alright, so there's a secret medical facility that he was hiding. Alright, we can't build a decoder relay, I don't think, yet. So there's no way for him to know that we're doing this, I hope. Oh, here we go. Hopefully there's no way for him to know that we now know all this stuff. Maybe we could just, like, take all this stuff for ourselves, I don't know. Never said we had to be heroes. We just have to be reasonably good people. And let's be fair here. They kind of owe us anyway, so. Yeah, Dima might send it, or send us. But my point is to do it without him. Alright, well, you already know that they're going to show up, so let's put one right here. Decoder relay, so we need to make this face this way. One, two. Okay. Now I need to plug in the gaps. Obviously, that's going to spawn all the little bits. They look like the res bits in Prime 2. Make a nice Metroid reference because Devin's here, and only Devin's here. If Devin wasn't here, I would probably not make that reference. That is a very outlandish reference. Like when the res bits lose their core and shit, that's exactly what they look like. You know what? He's right. I will need to store code blocks. Alright, so I have to go back. Let me just move these ones right here. I'm like too short. Alright. We actually didn't need these. Here we go. What I could also do is I could make cover for them. Like I could try to like block as many, you know, as much line of sight. So that way, do I have to keep this so it floats? No, actually. Once you put it up there, you do not have to keep it floating. Alright, perfect. We could just remove this. Well, these I can't remove. But anything else, yeah, I could just remove them. So, for example, I'm going to move this over here. Okay. We have 16 blocks.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Okay. What? Why are they so dumb? Fuck it, I'll plug up all the holes. So now they have plenty of room. For some reason, they get really stuck. I can see why this takes a very long time. This is a very unique part of the game. Games for later, Ixion? Well, what is Ixion on? Would be the first question.
Attrition of intrusive program.
Okay. Are there any other blocks I could take?
Intrusion detected. Countermeasures initiated. Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
I don't even think they spawn over here. I think we're good. I think as long as we have two there, they aggro first to the turrets, and they can't destroy the turrets. So as long as we have this, I think we're fine.
Intrusive program detected. Data breach detected. Initiating anti-intrusion countermeasures.
Alright, nice.
Intrusive program detected.
Yeah, I don't think they could break them. Okay. Unfortunately, no matter what you do, you can't speed this up. You know, like if it was StarCraft, you could set the game speed to fast. We just have to wait for them to make the whole run back and forth, back and forth.
Indexer.
So how's everyone's day? Dude, how has it been an hour and a half already? Are you serious? We're gonna have to move Fallout to another day. I don't know. We're gonna have to, well, Saturday's not gonna work. We're gonna have to move Fallout to another day, honestly, because we do not have enough time to do this. We get an hour and a half, which is barely enough time to dick around, log in, shoot the shit, and then, like, you can't do much story. Ah, fuck. Okay, so... You think we should just try to bulldoze Elden Ring?
Erasure of intrusive indexer.
You think we should just try to do 2 streams of Elden Ring next week and put Fallout on like a week or 2 hiatus? Because we only have 2 days a week. Maybe we should just try to get Elden Ring to the point where all I'm doing is like fighting Melania or something.
Beginning attrition.
Because I'll fight Melania for 2 hours at a time and accomplish nothing. Yeah, I think maybe next week, since we're so close to the conclusion of Elden Ring, we'll just work on that. It's not even that Fallout's bad, it's that at least that way if I wrap up Elden Ring, I could just play this game, and then we won't have to worry about back and forth, and I don't want to alternate because, you know, obviously I want lots of time for Elden Ring, so I think maybe I'll be a little bit biased and play Elden Ring next week twice as opposed to Fallout on Thursday. Even if we only get like 1 or 2 bosses done in Elden Ring, we're still making good progress, so... Yeah, they were really too in love with their whole crafting system. I'm gonna tell you that much. They really like this crafting system. They really wanted you to play it.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
Let's see.
Memory retrieval at 100%. Verifying. Looks good. You can now use the data stream as an access point to the next memory.
Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
You don't even get to see subtitles.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine.
Woo!
Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division, destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbor Grand Hotel Safe Room. Key code 485130.
Yeah, so there's other places we can go. Okay. So we could find the nuclear launch key. And I'm guessing you could, you know, you have your good choice, your bad choice. You could give it to anyone, probably. But obviously the children of Adam would want it just so they could blow up Far Harbor like they always wanted to. And I don't know if we're going to allow that. Not because I particularly love Far Harbor, but I'm generally a good guy, right? Like, I'm not usually too much of a dick. So we'll be nice. Okay. So whatever it is, we have to fire it into one of these. I don't even know how this works. Here we go. So we need to get a light to shoot into this. Oh, we have it right here. Okay, so we have to put one block and our only decoder block. Say before making any decisions. Absolutely, it's Fallout. Fallout was the start of, hey, I want to see multiple endings for me. So, yes. Even though technically I did say a while ago I would go back and do the other endings. That's probably not happening. It would just be a lot of time. Maybe someday in the far future, maybe I'll do it, but probably not now either. It would just be quick, too. All we have to do is just reload the game. Just reload the game and play like 5 missions on easy mode. Just one-shot everything. Okay. We don't need to keep it shooting, do we? Actually, maybe we do for this. Yeah, maybe we do need to keep this one shooting. Okay. All the endings are pretty cool, even the evil one. I don't know, like, that's how I felt about the base game. And people shit on me for it. I was like, no, dude, I thought that the Institute was fucking cool. I was like, oh my god, this is a fucking dope story. I actually liked it. And you know me, I'm usually very picky about the shit I do or don't like, but I thought the Institute was pretty fucking cool. And everyone I know shit on me for it. Every single person I know shit on me for picking the Institute. Every fucking person. You're all fake, by the way. I finally found my calling in a game. To unite with my son. And everyone I know shit on me for it. That's why when Caesar's Legion shows up, none of y'all are being spared. I'm joining Caesar's Legion. Okay. Oh, Lord. I think they just walk one route, so I don't even know if it's worth doing this. It might just be better to, like, put blockades like this or some shit. Yeah, see? No, they're stupid. Oh my god. Never mind. I lied. If this DLC gets you to believe you're a synth, you're a race train. Oh my god! That's funny. Hey, I'm laughing. We could laugh at a joke. No one needs to get their panties in a bunch. Dude, when Devin said maybe the world be taken by chaos, I fucking lost it yesterday. I'll never forget that. That was fucking funny. Maybe the world taken by chaos. That's what I'm gonna remember. for the rest of eternity. Every time I think of Elden Ring.
Data breach detected.
Maybe the world taken by
measures
chaos. Oops.
Beginning attrition of intrusive program.
No, well, we got one. Damn, not gonna lie, this one seems a lot faster than the last one. What the hell happened?
Memory retrieval now at 6%.
This was way easier than the last one. Dude, that was stupid fast.
The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Anyway.
Memory file identification 0H-3X0P.
Oh, is that it?
Beginning playback.
Nope.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. The kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog.
What?
Creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building.
So somewhere at the wind farm, they have a kill switch that will just completely stop the turbine. And at that point, they're just dead. What are they going to do? The fog is just going to roll right the fuck in, and then they're doomed. Wow, Dima was on some shit. And they want to keep giving power to AI, bro. Wait till an AI has to determine what's going to happen, bro. Y'all didn't watch iRobot? That was actually a part of iRobot. This is flat out straight Asimov horror. And then, you know, whatever. It's cool, I guess. It's cool because Funny Robot does the calculations for me. I'm just saying, man. Maybe we shouldn't get ChatGPT access to all this shit. Just saying. That's probably a bad idea. But no one will listen to me, so... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but it's definitely not the humane version. Or, well, I don't know. I guess someone could ask, what is humanity, huh? I remember back in the day, when before AI was like a super huge thing, our teachers used to say, listen, I'll know if you're plagiarizing and stuff like that. And I mean, they didn't. They had no fucking idea. It's complete guesswork. And my high school was so fucked that if they suspected that you were cheating, they would immediately give you a 0 and be like, oh, well, you cheated. You couldn't have written this on your own. Yeah, good times. I remember that. Oh, we have to lower it actually by 1. I remember that, and it happened to one of my friends. Is he wrote an essay and he had the same phrase because, you know, it was an essay about a book, and they were like, oh no, there's no way you could have written this. This must have been plagiarized from somewhere with no evidence, mind you. Yeah, good times. It didn't happen to me, but I had problems with some of my English teachers. For some reason, being an English teacher is like the fastest way to become like a power freak. I don't understand why teaching English of all fucking lessons turns you into a power freak and turns you crazy. But listen, I don't know. I'm not a middle-aged white woman going through menopause. I couldn't understand it. So, fuck it. She used to be stupid. The only thing dumber than that was the reaction my family gave me when I told them, hey, I did the work. She just didn't accept it. I was like, yeah, I did the essay. You know, my teacher just didn't accept it. And so somehow these Fucking dumbasses. Somehow, over the course of 2 hours, they went, and then obviously the third addendum was, well, now I'm failing English because she just didn't accept the paperwork. Okay, well, somehow over the course of 2 hours, that turned into, well, I didn't do the work. I did the work. I did the work so I did the work so specifically, I literally changed nothing about it when I resubmitted it, and my teacher accepted it. No changes were added on my part. I didn't do anything differently than I did before. Yeah, it was a fun time, you could tell. I had a lot of fun, obviously. I wonder if we could place a thing down here. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I had a fucked up high school. We were highly competitive. But not only were we highly competitive, I mean, you know, just a lot of times teachers, I think teachers are really fucked up people sometimes. I think that they have a lack of power, a lack of something in their life, and they take it out on high school students. And I think it's really fucked. I think it's absolutely fucked. My high school was very strict. Alright, teacher, they tried to hit a kid with his car. Holy shit. Nargroth Bell, welcome. You're just in time for high school trauma. The spray and pray edition. I told this story one time when I was playing Valhalla. Funnily enough, now Valhalla is becoming super relevant again in my life. But yeah, no, I fucking did the work. Are you kidding me? I wasn't a fucking shitlord. Obviously, I did the work. It's just, if a teacher says, I'm not accepting your work, like, what else are you supposed to say? Hey, I did the work. Could you please grade my paper? No. Well, what are you supposed to do then at that point? What are you supposed to say? Nothing. If they don't want to accept the work, life sucks for you, doesn't it? Yeah, complete bullshit. I never forgot that shit. Because I was yelled at all throughout spring break. You didn't do the work. That's why they didn't accept it. Even though I had the essay, no one wanted to fucking read it. Like, I literally had the essay, and I was like, look, I did it. You could see the objective paper tells you what to do. Here's where I did it. Yeah, but that's also just because my family are fucking stupid sometimes. So, they just didn't care. Okay, well, now we can actually do this. High school trauma is having jocks laugh at you from years past when you told me to talk to animals. So you baby talked your animal, they laughed at it. High school trauma was talking about constant nightmares in high school. You were a part of trying to escape from it. See, I mean, that too. That's all very valid. Most of my problems with education were from teachers. It's not even from the kids. My schools were very strict. So, like, some of this, most of my problems come from my teachers just being dicks. Just having personal life problems. And then just never ever, they have problems in their own life, and they take it out on students. I had a teacher that if you were a man, you couldn't get above an 85. If you were male, you could not get an 85 or better in his class, period. So I got 2 85s. So what do you think my mom asks me? Well, why did you only get an 85? I'm like, because the teacher literally does not let you get above an 85 if you're a man. I don't know if my mom remembers this or if she even believed me, but like, that was the truth. I read some of these papers these people fucking put out. These people can't write. I'm not saying I'm a savant. I'm not an Edgar Allan Poe, but I definitely do the work. There's nothing more aggravating than doing the work for something and then being told you didn't do the work. Nothing could possibly piss me off fundamentally more than spending hours doing the fucking work for something and then being told you didn't do it. Yeah, no, go fuck yourself. Genuinely. And I went to quote-unquote good schools. I had the grades to go to good schools. And that's what I got. So. That's why my English class got transferred to a different teacher. I had a Spanish teacher one time. They quite literally replaced him. And I never saw the man again because he made a student cry. I don't know the full story, but I just know one day he made a student cry, and I never saw him after that day. He was gone. He got fired. He got sacked. Never saw that dude again. I didn't like him anyway, so fuck him. But I thought it was so crazy how this dude did this one thing, and they fired his ass. I had teachers rip up my homework in front of the class. because I didn't do one or two things that they wanted. And instead of just marking me down and giving me like a 70 or something, he just would rather just give me a 0. Yeah, that's the teachers I fucking went to. That's the schools I went to. Sometimes some kids today got it real easy, man. My teachers back in the day, they could fucking do whatever they wanted. They could accuse you of plagiarism. They didn't have to provide evidence. They just had to say, yeah, I think he plagiarized. And then the dean would just agree with them just because. No evidence. No evidence, no tribunal, no nothing. You just plagiarized, and I refuse to grade your work, so you get a 0. Because your grade is on my behalf. I had a teacher that sat around and played Angry Birds all day one time.
Attrition of intrusive program.
Dude could teach. He just chose not to. He didn't care. Damn near almost failed the fucking class because I didn't learn anything. Because the dude just sat there on his fucking iPad. He didn't give a shit, and he had tenure, so he knew he could get away with it. Once you get tenure as a teacher, the only way you get fired is if you touch a student. Like in a lewd way. How are they getting destroyed? Oh, they're just taking a really long time. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no problem, Ash. Have a good one. How are they getting destroyed? I'm not understanding this. What is possibly fucking them up so badly?
Intrusive program detected.
I don't get it. Oh, okay, that's because they don't need to. Okay.
Verified. Good job. You can use the data stream to access the next memory.
Good lord, dude, they put a ton of these in here.
Memory file identification 0Z-7A4K.
Oh my god. Are they fucking insane?
Get away from me. What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother.
Oh shit. Trauma.
No one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak.
Ooh.
You're just confused. Let me help.
They had a fight.
Stay away from me. I don't want to hurt you.
Goodbye, brother.
End playback.
That is kind of depressing. This dude's whole life has just been suffering. He lost the one person that was valuable to him. Good God. Bro, I might have to quit before we finish this, because we're actually at time. If you can believe it. Like, look at how much shit I have to do just to solve this. This might actually take this might take 20 minutes just to traverse this and figure out where I need to go. Hello, hi Mark. Yo, everyone came for a Fallout stream. That's crazy. I appreciate it. That's wild, though. Okay, so we start with a beam over there, so actually you probably don't even need to come out over here yet. How do I get up here again? There you go. Dude. At least solving this is easy. Like, it's more the light puzzles this time around. Okay. Alright. Well, it's great. I've been through the first one recently. Yeah, I remember back in the day, Vault Dweller told me I should totally play for the channel, those two. I only played them once just to mess around. There you go. Okay. This is, A very interesting segment that they have. But you know what? It's like when they had the block puzzles in Assassin's Creed Revelations, basically. They did the same thing. They were like, oh, you know, we'll have block puzzles that talk about someone. I forget if it was Clay or if it was Desmond, because I haven't played that game in literally over a decade. It feels like they just really like their ability to build stuff. I mean, I can't totally fault them. Obviously, if you build something like this, it's cool as shit. But, man, this feels like a massive overusage of it in almost every way. Seen the Fallout 1 remake mod? No, I have not. I have not. Okay. Alright. I think we're done over here. So now I have to go back slowly. Let me quick save. Oh, you can't quick save. Oh, that's great. I guess we have to finish it then. I guess I have no choice. I have to finish this because you can't. I guess you could exit and then save and then re-enter. But I guess I might as well just finish this since I'm here then. Okay. Okay, so that has to shoot through this. So now we have to fire a beam into this lower point. What? Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Yeah, okay, so we have to fire a beam. Let's see. I think that we have to fire it the opposite way. Right? Alright. So now that'll fire it. What the fuck am I even doing? Seriously. This almost feels like a fake video game. You ever play a video game that just doesn't feel real? That's exactly what this feels like right now. Okay. Unless there's another beam of light up here. Which maybe there is. Here's another decoder block. So I'm starting to get the sensation that we're going to have to make a lot of decoder blocks somehow. Oh no, we could actually just have it shoot up, what, one block? I think that's one block. Alright, so now we have to go back. I guess I could set this up while I'm here. I don't have to make 2 trips. So what we have to do... we put this here, and then we put a decoder block to point downward. How do you rotate it the other way? How the fuck? Can you rotate it down? square? How do you rotate? I have no idea how to do this. Is it possible to rotate it downward? No, there has to be some way to rotate it downward. Fuck. Okay, let's solve the rest of this first. We'll come back, right? This is the only light. What I could do is I could raise it up, and then I could shoot it into this block as well. Oh, fuck. Oops. There you go. Okay. Well, I could shoot it into one of these blocks. I think it's this one, right? So we need to put a block. You can't crouch. That's great. Thank you, game. I'm assuming we put a block. Actually, I think we just put a block normally, like right here, like it was. And then what we do... we put that there. So now we have to go all the way back around. And then make it so it fires into that hole specifically, so it'll open up this last area. This is a fucking mess, dude. This is a hell of a fucking puzzle. We have to go up 2 blocks. And the controls are very fun. I can't place it, it's too close. Well, all the kids like Minecraft, so we'll put that in Fallout. Okay, perfect. Now I have to make, like, the world's most insane fucking connection ports. So, what do we even do from here? Alright, so I don't know, maybe I should loot it, but obviously there's a way to shoot this beam downward. I have no idea how to do it. We still have to free this. So maybe we have to make it go down, and then we could... oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, I got it. We have to have this fire outward from somewhere. Hold on. Alright, so now that will go here. What the fuck? No, please don't do this. Oh, this is gonna be stupid. Okay, so that's... you need a whole bunch of these reflector blocks to do this. So now we have to retrieve every reflector block and go back around, and then we could fire it. We have to fire it left first, and then we have to fire it right, and then that way we could get enough reflector blocks that we could just shoot it all the way around the map and into this objective. This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's not like super complicated, but like getting around manually like is really weird for this. Even with the space jump, it's like, oh lord. Oh. Alright, we have one more over here. You know we need it, so we have to get it, because otherwise we won't have enough. So... No, fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. Actually, I lied. It totally does matter. Okay. Okay, now I have to take everything apart. Alright. We might even need some of these blocks, but I'm going to leave them. We have like 20 normal blocks to do this with. So now we have to create a massive network of reflector blocks. Basically. Wait, can I just shoot it backwards? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Do I even have to do this? Maybe I do. I have no idea. Maybe you can't shoot it through the big beam. Okay. So now we need reflector block 1. What? Wait, you can't attach reflector blocks to one another? What? Does it have to travel for a single block before it becomes eligible to go through another one? Okay, it does. That's kind of stupid, but I'm a few dozen minutes into this puzzle. It's too late to complain. Oh my god, please. Dude. No, that's not gonna work. I don't want to walk off, so that's why I'm trying to be very patient here. At least I'll say this, it's not hard. It's just time consuming. Here. Okay. Now we can put it all together. One final thing. We have to rebuild this in the opposite direction, so we just have to rotate everything around, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay. And then we have to fire it into the other way as well. Right? I think we have to shoot it through that hole. Okay. So instead of doing it like this, we'll do it like this. Imagine if the laser beam killed you. You know, Resident Evil had a puzzle like that in Resident Evil 5, where if you touch the beam of light, it's like super focused sunlight. You just die instantly. Oh my god. Good thing I never played that game with other people, man. I'm already enough of a misanthrope. The absolute optics of making YouTube playthroughs and streaming and then being a misanthrope, you know? Like, you might even ask, well, how the fuck is that possible? I don't know if every puzzle's an insult to your intelligence. I just think that this is very outlandishly and esoterically annoying and difficult. In fact, did I ever go over there? I don't think I did. The question is, why do you want to shoot it up that way? Like, what's stopping me from just going down a few levels and shooting it directly across? Like, why is that not feasible? Like, what is stopping me from just rotating this? Well, I guess I can't because there's nothing there. What's stopping me from just rotating this 180 degrees, firing it? Because you know why? Because you can't fire it up. But, like, wait, I can't fire it down either. How high is this block? I'm gonna have to build this bridge anyway. Oh, no, I don't. How high is this block? It's 2 above ground. So, like, why can't I just fire through this beam? Because there's a block here. That sucks. So we have to intercept this beam, and we have to put, like, the final thing right here. And then it will fire across. But I need 2 to do this, and I don't think I have 2. So I think I have to go back across this way, which I don't know if I have enough blocks for. There's probably 1 more reflector that I need to grab in order to do this. Oh, we are down bad. I guarantee you there's 1 or 2 more reflector blocks, and that's exactly what we need. We absolutely need them to make this work. Right? There's no other way to do this, because you can't remove this block right here. No. Oh, here's one. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. I forgot to take it. Okay. So I have to go back across here, build... Actually, no, we could just... I think we have enough, right? How many blocks do we have? We only have 1. I need 2. Yeah, I have to have 2. So I guess I have to build across. I don't know if I built across there before. I'm assuming not, because there's tons of blocks over there I didn't grab. But I need at least 2 reflector blocks to do it in this method. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Oh my god... No, I don't want to exit. I'm doing Mirror's Edge degrees of platforming here. Not that I dislike Mirror's Edge. Probably one of the most unique games of 2008, next to Dead Space. But Mirror's Edge was a finally... Could you imagine Mirror's Edge being released today? Like, even forgetting, like, all the fucking shit they would inject into it. Worse than Cataclysm, or whatever the other one was. Could you imagine, like, how glitchy it would be? Mirror's Edge was already kind of glitchy, but, like, it was very finely tuned. Like, you could tell that the team that worked on it really had a great idea for what they wanted to do. I think about that sometimes, how that dice is long gone and long dead. I don't know if we have another. This might just be a block cache. We don't need sleep. Speak for yourself. I'm trying to figure this out. Once I figure this out, I'm leaving. I'm done. So we have to have this shoot this way. We have to. We can't have it shoot to the left, for example. Because... yeah, we have to have the beam go vertical. Because we need to have enough that we could use 2 of these to solve this. But I don't know how I would use 2 of these. I need at least 2 from where I am now to redirect it. So is there another beam block that I missed? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Do I really need to use 3 blocks like this? I kind of have to. How else am I supposed to get the... unless the beam comes down here? No. dude, I'm fucked up. This has got me really fucked up. There must be a third beam block somewhere that I don't have. Unless I left one over there, because then there's not enough. I'm going back around. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm removing every jump scare fucking alert, dude. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Holy fuck. That scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm removing every single fucking alert. God, okay. How the fuck do you do this? Wait. No, I can't, because it's not 2 blocks high. Oh, this is such bullshit. The only reason this is annoying is because you can't rotate the blocks vertically. If you could rotate the blocks vertically, this would be... I'm so frustrated. This is really ridiculous. Because here's what I'm thinking, right? You have to shoot this beam. I only have 1 reflector. I only have 1 reflector. So there's only so many ways I could shoot this beam in the first place. Where the fuck do you shoot this, dude? There has to be another reflector block. I must have missed it somewhere. Unless I'm thinking about this completely wrong, and I might be, there must be another reflector block somewhere that I can interact with. Right? There must be another reflector block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6. Right? Because what if I were to shoot the beam over this way? Would I be at the correct height? I need to have the beam come down to this height. So I could... Wait, could I just do that? So what the fuck is the point of shooting the beam vertically? What? What? No, these are not on the same level. It wouldn't work because this one's 1 level higher. So I would have to lose a level somehow, which I can't do. So did I fuck up these 3 over here? Because there's definitely no other beam blocks that I missed. I must have fucked up these 3 over here. So the question becomes, how do you shoot the beam with only 2 out to that? Because how else are you supposed to get that there? And I don't think that there is an answer. I think you have to use 3 because of the way these blocks are aligned. Otherwise it's going to hit this. So this block is mandatory, but like there's no other way to do this. What the fuck? And usually I'm good with puzzles, but like you can't rotate. Is this wrong maybe? No, because you need 3. You have to have 3. 1 to shoot this way, another to shoot it into position, and then a third to shoot it forward. Right? You have to have that. I overcomplicated it. I must have. I must have assumed it. Change the angle of the middle one. Oh, Lord. I'll accept the help, because I've been stuck on this now for maybe like 15 minutes. Well, in order to change it, I have to go back down here. The beam will go from all 4 corners. What the fuck are you talking about? There's no diagonals. Angle it toward the one with 4 pillars? You mean this one? 4 pillars. It has to be... So this is not correct? So what's the point of the... So if I shoot it out here, right? I still have to lose 1 level of height. No matter what I do, I have to lose 1 level of height. Because otherwise it's not going to go in. So I need to use a vertical beam at one point. I have to. And the only way to use a vertical beam is either when it comes down or goes across. Just have it go in a square? I don't know what that means. There's not another beam block over there, is there? Because I have it all set up and ready to go over here. I only have 1 block. That's not good enough, though. Yeah, no matter what, I need at least 2. Angle the beam toward the 4 pillars one and then shoot the beam as it goes along that path. I don't know which one's the 4 pillars. I don't know how that's going to help me. How is the 4 pillars going to help me? I'm assuming that's not what you meant. But, like, I don't... This is too low. Yeah, that's 1 block too low. Okay. Turn it so it faces the 4 pillars. Alright, now it shoots off into nothing. So, like, now, how does this help us at all? We still have to lose 1 level of height. So I don't know how we lose 1 level of height, because you can't rotate these blocks down. Right? Like, I'm not missing something. L2 and R2 only rotated side to side. There's no up and down rotate. There's nothing. You can mark it. You can move it. Go to the middle of that and angle the beam to the right. Oh my god, I think I see what you're saying. We don't even bother with any of this bullshit. We create the vertical beam just by shooting this and angling these. Am I too low? I think I'm 1 too low. Oh my god, I was never gonna get this. What the fuck, man? There you go. So I didn't even need to move that one that was over there. And that's why there's a hole there. Because now it'll shoot through perfectly fine, and this will free up the blocks I need. Oh my god. This game is ridiculous. Well, now I have to rebuild this. Wow. Well, I failed this test. I don't have enough blocks. Oh, I'll take this. Oh. Oh no, now there's not enough room to place it. Look at this. Okay. Are there any spare blocks I could grab? I have a lot of blocks hanging around, yeah, but... Eesh. Alright. So it's still going to fire this out, but now I will have enough. So now I could go back and I could finish the... I could put the finishing touches. Okay. That is insane that they wanted you to do all this. Alright, so now... We don't need to fire it here. We actually need to, believe it or not, fire it this way. Right? I think we're at the right height. No, this... So this should fire it straight. I'm either am I too low? No, am I too low for this? I don't think so. This is also I could go to sleep. Ironically, now I'm wide awake because I'm annoyed. So I know you're trying to do me a favor. The grand irony of it is that after playing this game for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I'm wide awake now. Now I'm not going to sleep because now I'm just going to be annoyed. I know, it's crazy how that works. The madder I get, the less tired I am. I amaze me too. Although what I really should do, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's sounding pretty appealing, get a nice big, I use my water bottles, get a nice big water bottle full of ice water, fuck it, get 3 of them. Lay down in bed and watch YouTube and pass the fuck out. Now that is sounding like some good shit right now. I'm not even going to lie. I won't even, listen, we could be honest here, we're all adults, right? Getting a nice drink of ice water right now sounds like the fucking bomb. I don't know why, but I just... You know how you drink ice water and it stimulates your lungs? Yeah, I want some of that good shit, brother. You know it. Is this too low? I think this is too low. Okay, so I have to adjust it. So I have to go back out here one more time. Because I think it has to be up here, which I should not have removed this in the first place. But whatever, that's fine. Okay. Now, I know the minute I set this up, these dudes are going to start getting destroyed. Can't I just make like a tunnel? Like dead ass? You probably could. I don't have enough blocks to do it, and I don't really feel like going back to farm out blocks. Plus, actually, wait, I need some of these blocks. How many do you think I need? Probably not a lot. You could probably make a tunnel, and they could just walk back and forth. It was miserably hot in my room for a few summers. I'm lucky. My air conditioner that I told you guys was broken actually started working again perfectly fine out of nowhere. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? You can't just make me think you're done. And you just start working again. Yeah, you hold X and it takes a minute for the game to realize you want to manipulate something and not walk off. They bind too many things to the same button. But anyway, so like my air conditioning was kind of fucking up, and I was like, oh god, do I have to replace it? Because, you know, that's expensive. It's expensive to replace an air conditioner, you know? I was a little bit worried, I won't lie. It's gotta be the last step. This is it right here. Okay. As soon as I place this, all hell's gonna break loose, which is gonna be really funny. Where is it? Over here. Thank you. Oh my god. We finally did it. Unbefucking-leavable. Here you get to choose between cool air or mosquito hell. Dude, if I had to deal with mosquitoes, look, that's why I like New York. I don't really have to deal with a lot of this shit. We have those lantern bugs now. They're mostly just annoying. Like, they're an invasive species, but they're mostly just annoying. Like, they don't really do much. So, like, when some of y'all talk about having, like, spiders or fucking all these other things, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, brother? I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that. I would probably lose my goddamn mind. Like, just outright. I would probably just snap. Like, you know that moment when the anime character just does the fishbowl effect and he loses complete control? And he's just not the same dude anymore. He's just a different animal, but the same beast? Yeah. That would be me. Shit. This is not gonna work. I'm putting the fucking turrets down.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
Wait, how? I haven't even placed anything yet. Alright, go, my children.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
Are they stupid? Go. Get the data. I learned to spray off and then open the windows. That's fair. What's my obsession with building walls? Because walls work. They work one way or another.
Beginning attrition of intrusive program.
Holy shit, we're done. Thank you, Devin, for saving another 30 minutes of my life. Wow.
You can exit the simulation at any time.
Goodbye.
Memory file identification.
Wow. That was insane. Now I gotta get out of here and not get shot at.
Transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Oh, he came out of that room. Okay. So they have marine combat armor. Alright, well, allegedly we're done. And we are, well, not allegedly we're done. We are absolutely done for today. Because I don't even think they saved that whole time that you're in there. So fuck that, I'm saving, but what a tall order that was. Holy shit. I'm going to bed, man. Now I lied to you guys. I'm going to fucking bed. Or if not, I'm gonna chill in Discord and literally half fall asleep. I'm probably just going to bed though. That was insane. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, or maybe I love to be it. But next week we're gonna double up on Elden Ring, just because we're approaching the end game for that, and we won't be able to play this Saturday. So there won't be any Fallout 4 next week. We're gonna double up on Elden Ring. We'll have one additional, maybe 5. I might be a little tired, so maybe 4-hour session of Elden Ring on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we will have another 2 hours, give or take. We almost went 2.5, but that's fine. So that's what we'll do. All right. Okay. Tell you what, Spray. All right, I'll let Devin talk. We complain, meanwhile Australia exists. Yeah, that's true. I'll try to remember to compile a list of stuff left to do in Elden Ring. Yeah, I'll try to like throw some stuff out. I know we didn't kill that tree sentinel at the beginning of the game. At this point, that's probably like stupidly easy, but maybe I'll just do that just to dick around. I'll try to brainstorm stuff and maybe tag you in it over the weekend. And yeah, any of the stuff, see, you know, figure out what the actual point of no return is so we can make a save and then we can see all the endings or whatever. But yeah, I'll try to think of all the stuff. I don't want to look up too much, right? Because I don't want to get spoiled. But we're so close to the end, I feel like it justifies having 2 streams of Elden Ring. Because normally I would say, nah, that's not fair. But given that Fallout is nowhere near done and we only really get to play it for 2 hours a week, that's not enough. I'd rather just double up on Elden Ring. And maybe not this Saturday, but the Saturday after this one, maybe we'll be able to have a stream, and then that way we'll get even more progress in to wrap it up for. All right, that's enough, folks. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Shout out to Narg, shout out to Devin, shout out to Viv, shout out to Ash, shout out to Preston Garvey for showing up. This is an unusual looking settlement you've got there, General. I missed it. I'm sorry. I was so fucked up. I love that we have a Preston Garvey role player in the chat. That genuinely makes me so fucking happy. Like, that is actually hilarious. I love him so much. That is my favorite part. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play Arceus. So I hope to see you all there. All right. Have a good one. Shout out to the merch store that doesn't exist. Yes, I agree. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, ring the bell, and donate to the non-existent merch store, okay?